Hey everybody, Steve here in Victorville, California. I'm here at Desert View Memorial Park. It's just right off the freeway. I think this is the 15 freeway, heading to Barstow from San Bernardino. And there's a famous grave here that I want to visit today, but right now I'm just kind of sitting in my car waiting. I've been driving around a little bit. There aren't many people here, but the couple of people that are here look very sketchy, and they just keep hanging around wherever I go. They seem to follow me. So I'm kind of waiting. I was hoping that they would leave, but I don't think they're going to leave. So I'm just waiting for them to get to one side of the cemetery so that I can go to the other side of the cemetery where the gravesite is, I think, is located. So I don't know this area well, so, better safe than sorry. They might be perfectly harmless, but there's two of them, and they're carrying bags, and they seem to be looking for stuff. And since there aren't too many other people here in the cemetery, I don't want to get out of my car near them. Since when I'm looking for a gravesite, a lot of times I'm focused on the ground looking for the gravesite. I'm not always noticing what's around me. And anyway, let me tell you about the gravesite that I'm here to visit. Does the name Mike Mosley sound familiar to any of you? I'm guessing if you're a fan of race cars and race car driving, you're familiar with Mike Mosley. Sadly, he died young. He died at the age of 37, but ironically, not in a way that you might expect him to die. If race car drivers often crash and die during racing, but that wasn't the case with Mike Mosley. He was a 15-time starter of the Indianapolis 500, but he died here in Southern California. Apparently, when the car he was driving, I guess it was a van that he was driving, he lost control of it and it went over the side of an embankment and he was killed. Now, his son was with him, according to the report. I didn't see anything mentioned about whether his son survived or not. I assume he did, but if I'm able to find Mosley's gravesite, I'll look and see if his son is there with him. I'm assuming if they both died, they would be buried together. I hope the son is still alive, but this was back in 1984. He died on March 3rd, 1984, in a town here in Southern California called Aguanga. I've never heard of that. I think it looked like on the map that it was a little bit east of Temecula. He was born December 13th, 1946, in Oklahoma City. And according to his Find a Grave Memorial page, he's laid to rest in the Marigold section at the Curve. And there's also a GPS, and I drove by, and I think the marking on the curb said Marigold. So I guess I was in the right place. I've never been to the cemetery, so I just wanted to come and walk around a little bit. I may not be able to do that, but hopefully I can at least see the famous grave that's listed on Find a Grave. And remember, Mike Mosley, or for me, this will be the first time I'm learning about him, and I also enjoy doing that, just getting to know people that I wouldn't otherwise come across in life if it weren't for visiting cemeteries. I found his gravesite, and another couple of cars pulled up, and there were families there to visit, I guess, their loved ones. So it felt a lot safer. And it was nice to see Mike Mosley's headstone looks brand new. And it's very easy to find, just inside the front gate to the right. You just go straight down until you get to the curve and you park, and it's on the right-hand side. So even if you don't have the GPS, it's easy to find. And I didn't see a headstone for his son, so I assume that his son survived the crash, which is nice. As always, thanks for joining me on another trip to the cemetery, and I'll hope to see you again on the next trip.